Hello everybody, this is Skubala, and I'm bringing my first League of Legends first-person VOD. I'm going to be playing Corki, and along with my team up here, this is a solo queue ranked game. I don't know any of these people. Just from the start, I'm a little worried considering the fact that our Ashe whined and complained the entire time about getting Ashe or Nadali. And then once we have Sion said he's going attack damage, I'm going attack damage. Cho'Gath mentioned that he's going tank. And then we've got Kat. She also went attack damage against a Malphite who loves to stack some armor. And then I'm not too terribly happy with that. And then we're going against Nocturne, whom I personally despise. But maybe I should just learn to play. I need to turn my sound down a little bit so y'all can hear me over the game. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do kind of an old school Corki build where you get armor and build it into, and Katarina's going mid apparently.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Anyway, there we go. I didn't want to leave Sion and Cho'Gath two melees bottom when we've got Ashe and myself. They have a jungler, we do not, no matter, I was first pick, so I picked Corki, because I enjoy Corki, and he's a pretty good champion. I had expected someone else on my team to jungle, and nobody did. They don't have a jungler either, so I'm really not that worried about it. I expected, I say they don't, but they've got Nunu who can jungle without Smite, so I'm kind of a noob for missing that right off the bat. But, he's more than likely going to jungle, because I haven't seen Nunu lane in a very, very, very long time. So, like I said, this is my first commentary, so I'm going to be very rusty, more than likely. Not rusty, but inexperienced, I guess, better way to put it. So bear with me if I don't keep up a constant chatter, especially once the stuff starts to hit the fan. Let's see what else we got. We got Cassidon went mid. Nunu's probably jungling, means we're probably going to get Malphite and Nocturne bottom because they're going to put Tristana up top for the solo. So let's see if they're in our bushes. Nope. Okay, anyway, what I was saying is I'm going to get an old... No, they put Tristana and a Malphite bottom. Nunu is not jungling. Oh my good heavens, I have not seen that in many movies. Well, I'm not going to argue. I'm glad because I was worried that because we don't have a jungler that they were going to... They're going to have two solos and punish us for not having a jungler. What I'm doing right now is I'm trying to own the last hit because that way I don't push the lane. I don't want to push the lane. I do want to put a little bit of damage on Malphite every now and then just so his shield does not reset. They increased it to 12 seconds for it to recharge now, which makes it a lot easier to keep it down. But it's definitely not... How in the heck did that miss? Oh well, what do you do? Punish Tristana for stepping up here, basically. I'm just trying to get some last hits in at this point. Because against this lane comp, it's just going to be kind of annoying. Not really all that dangerous unless they harass us down, which they are not doing. They're just poking at us every now and then. Cho can regen all his health. Just through killing through his passive, and then whenever he kills something he gets health back. Did not mean to do that. I would much rather harass Tristana than this Malphite, simply because he's got a lot more armor and a lot more health, but she's doing pretty good staying out of range of harass. And now I've got the lane right where I want it, so I'm going to do my best to keep it right here. Well, it was just outside of the range of our turret, which is exactly where you want it. That way, dadgummit, I failed at that. I mistimed it. and killed their minions too quickly. But anyway, you want to keep it right outside the range of your turret. That way you are close to your turret, so if they try to gank, they're unsuccessful because you're that close to your turret. But you want it outside the range of your turret, or else it will push the lane. Cause you to. Go ahead and pop my mana pot and a health pot for good measure. It will push the lane and cause you to be farther out. Anyway, as I was saying about the old school build with Corki, this was before his big buff. I used to play Corki, and as you know, that was probably a losing proposition at that point because he didn't really do too terribly much. He was just so much freaking fun. I played him anyway. Anyway, I go with a Wriggle's Lantern as the first item, and then into Black Cleaver. And back in the day, I had to run attack speed runes because I wouldn't get any attack speed in any of my items. But now that they made Black Cleaver increase your attack speed, it made me happy because it lets me get different runes, a better rune setup, and not lose my attack speed. Tristana will soon, if she doesn't already, have superior range over me. So I'm trying to get a little bit of harassed while I can, and I failed at that one. I always overestimate the range of my phosphorus bomb, not the circle, but how far I can cast it. I think I can cast it out here, when in fact I obviously cannot. And then there's a delay of a second or so before it gets cast that gives them time to get out of it. That ticks me off. Okay, that's last hit. Good job. I'm just glad that this Cho'Gath understands the importance of not pushing the lane, because so often people just run out and start auto-attacking. Put a little bit of hurt on Tristana and punish her for jumping in. See what I did right there? His Tristana was coming in to get a last hit, and I hit her and forced her back, and she did not get her last hit, plus she got a little bit harassed, and she took a little bit of damage. We got her quite low. I would really like to gank her. I wish I had some more mana. That is the main downfall of this build, because the new build, generally people start with the Sapphire crystal thing that gives you mana. But on this one, you don't, therefore you run out of mana easier. This Cho'Gath is pushing the lane when we should be denying. Oh well, maybe we'll get some last hits. Or attempt at some last hits. Some hurt on the tower, he's gonna keep it to me, and then I'm gonna shoot the tower anyway. He's a little monk. I was gonna say let's divide, but with our minions here, we probably can't. Call Trist missing. It's kind of disappointing sometimes that people expect missing calls, because I mean you gotta move towards the minimap. That's how you play the game. But anyway, pop my other potion because there's a lot of people missing. I don't want to get ganked. I say a lot of people, I mean top is missing. I'm saying that Nocturne is mid, so I will trust them. It's solo queue, so I probably shouldn't. Go ahead and shoot her with missile. I love my missiles so much. I cannot begin to describe to you how much I love my missiles and how much I hate Nocturne's ult. And first blood. For Nocturne, the homosexual.
An enemy has been slain.
I'm used to playing mid with Corki, and when you're mid with Corki, by the time you get level 6 and get your ult, mouse missing. By the time you hit level 6 and get your ult, you can take out the back wave of minions with a phosphorus bomb and a missile. However, since I'm in the side lane, it took me longer to get my ult. I hit her in midair, yay. Took me longer to get my ult. And therefore, they have more health. And I would like to go back and get my lantern, because I think I have enough for it, but which Ash would have given me a little bit of warning that she was about to do that. That would have made my life a lot easier. Probably couldn't have gotten that Tristana, but I just like pissing her off. Because I'm mean like that. And making her take forever to be. Top is missing, so I'm a little worried, but not too much. Ah, I wasn't quick enough. I knew she was going to be doing that, so I was going to try to snipe her and make her take even longer. I'm going to go ahead and B.
This is Major Tom to ground control.
Have reason. Now, in case you missed that, that Ashe just asked us why we didn't kill Tristana when she hit her with the arrow. The reason we were not able to kill Tristana is because Ashe simply shot the arrow and did not tell us that she was going to shoot the arrow, so we had no idea it was coming, and we were as surprised as Tristana was. And then their response is, his response after I said that they gotta give us a warning, Cho'Gath and I both said that, her response was, have reason. What in the Christmas crap does that mean? So now, fortunately this cast is only level 8, so he's only got 1 level on me. That makes me happy. And he has a little bit of AP, not too much yet. Kassadin scares me late game. Because he does a lot of damage. A whole lot of damage. He left a lane and I'm punished for it.
I'm on it, Black Shoe. Now I'm spooled up.
Top's missing. I don't care for that too much. Nunu's there. Gonna shoot him with a missile or two. I'm way out of practice with these missiles. They have a small hitbox and generally crap. Nocturne ult has the same response
An enemy
as
has been slain.
incoming.
Now I'm spooled up.
Nocturne ult has the same response as TF ult. Everybody just hugs their turret. I should have had it on up there.
Ally has been slain.
We pinged it, we warned them, and they still weren't unable